guys, what's going on? It's Eli, back with another review video. And yes, that's right, I am reviewing another Amazon original series, and another one of the three boys, Clarkson, May, and Hammond. And this time being James May. And this is, of course, James May, Our Man in Japan. God, this was such a good series, because I know I've mentioned this before, because me and my mom, because we're big fans, and we love the boys, Clarkson, May, and Hammond, from Top Gear and the Grand Tour. And if you guys remember, I reviewed The Great Escapists that had Richard Hammond, and along with him, Tori from Mythbusters. And now this time I'm reviewing James May, Our Man in Japan. So this time something of James May. Yeah, I gotta say, because James May, Our Man in Japan was really good, because, it centers around James May exploring and, and learning about the stuff in Japan, and it was really good, and with its funny moments as always, with, Clarkson, May, and Hammond, Yeah, and there are 6 episodes to this. One of my favorite episodes, it's actually, because it's episode 4, Hey Bim. There is so much going on in that episode, let me tell you, because, there's one part where, because James May, he is painting alongside with, I guess, a famous Japanese paint artist, painting a mountain and such, and there's one part of that where, as he's talking to the artist, a bus passes by them, and there's a stupid argument with James and the director about a bus, being in the shot. But give me a break. Hasn't something like that? It's not a movie or type of show. You get what I'm saying? Give me a break, And then there's also, in that episode too, because James was having another argument, I guess, with the director. It was, he wasted time while they were, for filming the episode, because, focusing on doing a piano with the strings, etc. And also in that episode, he's being entertained by this dancer, and also sings, and a guitar made... Actually, I'm not going to mention it, because it's a bit... I don't know how you guys would react to it, but just, all I can say is, because with that, even James May says... I love cats. That's all I'm going to say. Also in that episode, because with, the title, Hey Bim, because there's this, this mini robot, and that you can actually have, around your neck, like it's on this pack or just something, I guess, I don't know. And this robot, it can have you, you can have it call you in whatever name or something. And so the robot calls James, Bim, hey Bim, guess what? And it's cool because, even the robot, because what the robot does is tells about, fun facts about wherever it is you're at, I guess you'd say. But, later on, because, James May, and even the camera crew, of course, you can even hear them, I guess, they start cracking up over the robot, and I love James May's laugh. It's so funny, because his face and his squeal, and he just, and I'm trying to remember what else, in all the other episodes, there's this one guy as well who had traveled with, who later on in the show had kept appearing more. Yori Tanima, however you pronounce his name. But, he joined James, throughout the show, like, later on and such, As I guess him and the crew, they liked him very much, and have him stick around more, hanging out with James, and, touring with him, I guess, And I remember, even James May, meets, the composer of the music that would play at the subway, the music you would hear, the chime and piano, whatever. And they even create a theme for James May. James May, blah, 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 And even in one episode, James May, he gets to voice this dog or wolf or whatever for this Japanese animated film. I am finding that on IMDb once. Like, I checked on James May's IMDb page, etc. Nothing. I couldn't find it. That's funny. Maybe I can Google it. I don't know. I haven't done that yet. I don't know why I haven't done that yet, but, And there's another one where, James May, he's on a bullet train, and he, I want to say, like, because there's one point when on the train, there's this dish on his table, and, he starts eating it, but you hear this Japanese woman in the crew, like, no, you're not supposed to eat it. I'm not supposed to eat it, But nobody told him, and they're kind of upset with him. But again, nobody told him that he was not supposed to eat it. Why didn't nobody tell? That's kind of on them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, oh man. And I kind of forget this, but James May says a quote that Clarkson like kind of says all the time. Oh yeah, absolutely brilliant. I think that's it. Yeah, brilliant. Because Clarkson always would say that, and James May says it in the show, I think, a couple times. And even in one episode, I think it's the first episode. No, it's the second one, episode 2, Cabbage Roll. Because I'm looking at it in the screenshot. I think, yeah. James May. I was almost about to say Clarkson. James May. He works and drives this robot because, there's these giant robots you can control, and, it's like a game or something in fire, attack or just something. Even James May, he's in this, like, snowball game. He's at karaoke, helps perform a puppet show, does stand-up comedy, and there's this town where these, like, dolls that resemble a person, and even one including James May. Yeah. But yeah. Overall, because with all that being said, James May, Our Man in Japan, it's really good. And I definitely would recommend this, and you guys let me know, for those of you that have seen it, what you think. For me, I really enjoy it. It's just really good, definitely. James May in Japan and everything that's going on, it's hilarious and it's really good. Even 2 more things. One is where James May, he's driving in pretty much in a car. It's like Mario Kart and such, but they can't say it. They can't say it because of copyright reasons that mention anything Mario, but they can at least hint it. So it's a bit of a shame, but it's obvious, okay? So it's a bit of a shame they can't say it, but we can clearly know what it is, and with what they're hinting. Also, there's one part where I was almost about to say Clarkson again. James May gets pulled over by the police, and I think like James says, what did I do, or just something. The policeman actually notices the camera attached to the car, and YouTube, and just, no, not YouTube. Probably this clip will be on YouTube. And pretty much, yeah, it is. I think I did see that. I did actually find that. Yeah. Well, yeah, because clips from the show, would be on YouTube, of course, so you get the idea. And an official YouTube channel, I guess, of Amazon or just something. You get the idea. But yeah. Okay, with all that being said, James May, Our Man in Japan, it's really good. I give this 10 out of 10. I love it. It's really good. And again, for those of you that have seen it, you guys let me know what you think of it. Leave comments as always. Just, leave comments. So, again, 10 out of 10 for James May, Our Man in Japan. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of James May, Our Man in Japan. And I'll see you guys... I can't speak. I'll see you guys in the next video /review video. Take care, and peace out.